Hello, my beautiful Virgos, and welcome to your weekly love tarot reading for the week of May the 6th up until May the 13th. Okay, Virgos, let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. Hello, my beautiful Virgos. How have you guys been? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start calibrating to the energies of my wonderful Virgos. Thank you so much, my guides, my angels, for providing any guidance and messages that my Virgos are here seeking to find this week. What do we have for Virgo this week? Always remember that energies are fluid, so take it as it resonates. If I'm not talking about you, it's a possibility that I'm picking up on the energies of the person that you are dealing with or the situation at hand. So always take it as it resonates. And remember that it can be for your sun, your moon rising, or your Venus placement. So if those are dominant within your chart, please make sure to check those out as well. And Virgos, I'm now offering extended readings. So if you are interested in the extended reading where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions and moves towards you, then go ahead and click on the description box below. The link to the extended is down there. And you can also watch the preview by visiting genamoon.com and clicking on extended readings. Okay, Virgos, you are starting this week with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Wow, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So, here with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, you are finally releasing yourself from something that has kept you bonded or kind of like in bondage, maybe not physically, but you vibrationally feel like you are finally grabbing these swords here, cutting off that blindfold and seeing things for what they are, okay? Because this is sort of like the energy of coming face to face with your fears, coming face to face with your denial, whatever it is that has been. It's sort of like being represented as a blockage. You are getting rid of this blockage and you are coming out of the situation. Whether it's a person that has kept you stuck, a situation, something that was just kind of like dragging, okay? So this is absolutely beautiful energy to come into. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so some of you guys might be dealing with an air sign, but I also see that both of you guys are overthinking the situation. Whether this is you or them, someone here is really overthinking the situation. Something started very, very quickly, but just as quickly as this thing started, it ended. Okay, so let's go ahead what we have down here. Yeah, so like I said, whatever has been burdening you here with the 10 of Wands, you are dropping it, you are releasing it, and you are now focusing or refocusing or redirecting your energy onto something that serves you. Okay, now this new thing, it's kind of like it's fresh. I feel like this is a fresh new start to this, whatever it is that you are now trying to focus on. It could possibly be your finances, your security, your focus on personal security, on something that is kind of like going to, guaranteed it's going to give back to you. Okay, so I do sense that whoever this person is, I feel like this is you, Virgo, okay, because I do sense that it's like you're now cutting off the blindfold, right? In order to release yourself from the situation that was not giving back to you in the way that you wanted it to give back to you. Okay, see, because here with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, this is a brand new beginning, and this represents also unity. However, we are seeing the fact that you weren't seeing that it was paying off, basically. Okay, but let's go ahead and touch on this Lovers here, because look at this. You are coming into contact with some kind of a divine union, okay? Perhaps maybe a lover, perhaps a friend. It could represent anything that you feel passionate about. But let's go ahead and jump into your clarifiers. What is this Eight of Swords here? What is this Eight of Swords for Virgo? What is this Eight of Swords here? Okay, so look at that. Yeah, taking off that blindfold, cutting off that blindfold, and really seeing things for what they are. So do expect some kind of a tower moment. I do sense that there will be some kind of very, very important revelation that will be, it's like information that you've been wanting to get from someone or from something. It's coming. It's coming this week. You are finally getting a yes or no answer. You're finally getting the information that you've been waiting on in order to take action, because I do sense that you have shifted your approach to whatever this thing is. It's kind of like you have, before you used to take a lot of action, like a lot of direct action towards this thing, a lot of investment, and you are turning up, look at this, all three aces, you guys. You have here the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. The only one, you guys, that is not in the reverse is this one, the Ace of Wands, which is the spark of joy. And guess what's right underneath this one? The Lover. So there is a very beautiful union about to happen, or maybe it's reigniting. If for some of you guys, if you guys want to reignite something, take it as it resonates. You know, it's your choice. But whatever it is that you have been focusing on, I feel like the reason why now this is paying off, you know, it's kind of like now it's giving back to you, is because you have strategized, okay? I feel like you have implemented some kind of very graceful action forward that is not typical of something that you used to do in the past. So I feel like you have changed your approach to this thing and how you are approaching it. I feel like you're now approaching it more vibrationally than physically, than kind of like taking physical action. And this is kind of like allowing this momentum to pick up on its own, kind of like it's kind of flowing more naturally now. And the fact that you are now allowing this thing to flow more naturally towards you, okay, or you towards it, I feel like that's exactly what is causing you to drop the struggle, to drop this burden, okay. And that it's sort of like in and of itself, it's helping you to develop a different plan, okay, that is taking you to what your true desire is. This is absolutely beautiful energy. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Gemini, I see here. I also see the sign here at the bottom of the deck of Sagittarius, but this is just meaning, you know, this is going to take a little bit of your patience, okay? Or it's like you're going to have to allow patience for this to unfold. And I feel like you are allowing that patience, you know, within yourself. I do sense that in the interim, while this waiting period is kind of happening, it's happening for a reason, okay? This waiting period, if you kind of feel like you've been putting in too much work, too much effort, maybe for a different group of you guys, and you have not seen the results, it's all working out for you. It's all working out in your favor, okay? And the reason why I'm saying that is because this is important. This interim period, this time that you are taking off is working in your favor because it's necessary. It's kind of like if you plant a seed, right? You plant a seed because you want to kind of grow maybe an apple tree. You don't go plant the seed in the middle of the night and then expect it to grow by the next morning, right? You understand that it's a process, that it requires patience. It requires for you to temper those feelings, for you to temper those emotions. It's kind of like, again, you know, it's like that energy where this seed will need all of those minerals from the soil. It will need sunlight. It will need the water in order for it to sprout in the way that it wants to, right? Because when that moment comes, right, like let's say, for example, if you're trying to manifest something, Virgo, when the moment comes that opportunity does show up, you want to be ready for it. You want to be ready to recognize it as the opportunity that you set in motion. You want to be able to be ready for it. It's kind of like also like the energy where you want to prepare yourself. Like let's say, for example, when you were a kid, I don't know if you guys remember when you were in school, right? You were going to school as a kid, and a lot of classes kind of like allow kids to really develop their expression by going up in front of the entire room, right, to do like a presentation. And so sometimes you kind of feel like that energy of nervousness right before it's your turn, right? You're just like, you get nervous, and right before it's your turn to go up there, you kind of want to take a step back to really kind of like take a breather and maybe study your homework that you are about to present to the audience. And so I feel like that's what it is for you right now. You're taking the time to really study, to get that information, to allow the information to come in before you step up on the plate and allow yourself to really bring in your manifestation, okay? So this is absolutely beautiful energy. Temperance and patience will be needed. I do see that there is someone here in your environment that represents a lover, a friend, something like that, but this person has a lot of attraction for you, okay? This person wants to start something with you, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career venture, whether it's co-creating, you know, in a project or something like that. But there's somebody here who is very aroused by you. They really have a lot of love for you, and more so than love, you know what I see here? I see more so as the spark of joy. Like they see you as reigniting their heart. They see you as reigniting the passion within them, okay, so that they can pursue something with you in this kind of co-creative endeavor. Because I feel here that both of you guys, I feel more so that you, Virgo, you're focused on something else, and this person is focused more on you. They're very passionate about you, but we're going to go into the extended reading to see who this person is Let's see what their subconsciousness can tell us about them regarding you, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions and moves. Okay, so if you are interested in learning more about this person, what they mean in your life, what next actions this person is going to take towards you, then go ahead and check out the extended reading. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get some guidance and angel messages for you. Ground yourself. Okay, so if you've been a little bit distracted or maybe stressed over the situation, it's asking you, Virgo, to stay rooted, stay grounded. Okay, there is this energy where it's going to, the time for action is going to come, but the time for action is not right now. Okay, right now you're just barely releasing yourself from this thing, this person, this situation, and you need to allow yourself some time to heal, to really kind of ground yourself without having to take on too much, because I know that you are the type of sign that you like to help a lot. You always want to be doing something. You always like to be busy. So this is kind of like a reminder. You don't have to always be busy, because being too busy, you know, sometimes doesn't really, it doesn't allow for you to really choose one direction. You kind of get yourself lost in what you're doing and where you're headed, right, by doing way too much. So this is just asking for you to really align yourself with prioritizing yourself, number one, and then maybe even creating a physical list of what your priorities are, because I don't want you to get too distracted. I feel like your manifestation is about to come, whether it's in a love connection, whether it's in a career situation, maybe money that you're focused on. So this is just asking you, Virgo, for this week, try to really align yourself, focus your energy, and balance yourself out. Okay, stay rooted. So here we have, when you detach from your awareness, Virgo, of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon this earth. We are helping you balance the spiritual and the material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. So not too much attention on the material, not too much attention on just the spiritual. There has to be some kind of a balance between both, okay? One more guidance and angel message for my beautiful Virgos this week. One more guidance and angel message. All is well. For those of you that have been experiencing a little bit of anxiety, everything is as it is supposed to be at this moment. Otherwise, it would be a different way, right? So here we have all is well, Virgo, Archangel Jeremiel. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to, with hidden blessings that you will soon understand. Absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful reading. This is what I have for you, my beautiful Virgos. If you are interested in the extended reading, do check the description box below. Thank you so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I'm so happy that you guys are loving the extended reading, and I'm even happier to be able to provide that for you guys. So if you are interested in diving deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconsciousness or the situation's deeper meaning, their deeper thoughts or deeper feelings for you, their next actions and moves, and go ahead and check out the description box below. The extended link is down there. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, since I do post on a weekly basis, so that you are notified when I post a new video for you guys. It also helps me and the algorithm so that I can continue posting more readings like these for you guys on this platform. All right, I'll see you guys in the extended reading. Bye-bye. I do hope that you enjoyed your reading. I do hope that it resonated. Let me know in the comments below if it did, and let me know what's going on. I really love reading all of your stories. Believe me, I read every single one of your messages. Thank you so much for sharing that in your comments below. If you did enjoy this reading, please do give it a thumbs up. It really helps to support me and my channel. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. It really helps for me to continue posting these readings for you guys on this platform. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.